Previously on 49ers versus Lions.
Hey, good game, man.
That was a little louder than I thought. Anyway, welcome to the 49ers versus Lions recap. Let's see. This is the handshake sequel. Yeah, and we all know the sequels are rarely ever better than the original, and to me this one was no different, but let's get to the facts here. 49ers, Lions, they were both 1-0. 49ers coming off an impressive road victory over the Packers. Meanwhile, the Lions escaped the Rams at home, and so here we go. At the first, we saw Alex Smith drive down the field fluently against the Lions defense. He makes it 7-0 on a 20-yard beautiful pass to Vernon Davis, make it 7-0. The Lions would show to drive down the field, but unfortunately, they would only end up in field goals as Jason Hanson would make it 7-3, and then a turnover would make it. Or wait, no, was it a turnover? No, it was just a quick 3-and-out, and it made it 7. And then the Lions got it back. They would drive down again, but they only ended up in 7-6. And then the game continued on as Jason Hanson also drove. They drove on the field once more, but this time Jason Hanson misses the field goal, and then the 49ers would eventually get a 1-yard touchdown from Frank Gore, making it 14-6 at halftime. Or this was early in the quarter, but I actually kind of mixed them up. Actually, the Frank Gore touchdown came first, and then the missed kick came, but that was my mistake. But it's late, college work, all that. But anyway, let's get right to it. 14-6 at halftime. Third quarter, 49ers defense continued to dominate throughout the quarter. They both would get a field goal. The Lions would get. Yeah, I was right. They both would get a field goal apiece, 17-9. And then we head into the fourth quarter. 49ers would get another field goal from David Akers. He's played great so far at kicking. He's probably one of the best kickers in the league, aside from Sebastian Janikowski. And he went 2 for 2 for the night. Jason Hanson would kick another field goal, making it 20-12. And then Alex Smith will make the Lions pay the price as he drove down again. Once again, another 20-plus yard touchdown pass to Vernon Davis, make it 27-12. The Lions would finally score, but it would be kind of too little too late as they made it 27-19. There was a minute 29, but they had no timeout, so they had to go with an onside kick. Although, this kind of looked more like a squid kick, didn't it? I mean, he kicked it, but it just it went way too far, and Jimmo Schwartz was living on the sidelines. And that didn't look like an onside kick to me. It was just like a squid. I don't know. Anyway, but the 49ers ended up winning 27-19. There was no altercation after the game. Everything is good. They shake their hands. They were gentlemen about it. They were great. The 49ers go 2-0, and the Lions go 1-1. Now, I think this is a big victory for the 49ers. Not only the fact that they're now 2-0 against a tough NFC North division with a game against the Vikings coming up next week, which will be the third NFC North opponent of the season. They will also have to play the Bears later on down the road at week 11, I believe. It's a Monday nighter, I know that. But anyway, and the 49ers defense, they're great. I mean, what can you say? They're probably one of the top 5 defense in the league, if not the best. Yes, I'm willing to go as far as to saying they're the best defense in the league, led by Patrick Wills and Navarro Bowman. They are a sick crew on the D. Harbaugh really has those boys playing well, and I think Alex Smith is not given enough credit. I mean, I'm not going to say he's the best quarterback in the league because that would be a lie. But Alex Smith, something about him, he has that winning mentality that he's not the best, but he'll get the job done in order to win the game. I mean, he's going to make the least mistakes, and he's the quarterback that's going to give you the best chance to win. I mean, because we all know, I know they're back at the quarterback situations. Colin Kaepernick's not ready. And Alex Smith is a quarterback for now and for the future for the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, until something happens. I mean, until he has a great meltdown or something like that. But Alex Smith is not given enough credit. Now, Matt Stafford, I feel the same way. except Stafford has more talent in my opinion, and he's like the better intangible quarterback. But yeah, Stafford went 1932, 200. He threw 200, only 230 yards, got a touchdown, also threw a pick. Only sacked a couple times though, but he struggled. I mean, the only one he was really connecting to was Calvin Johnson, although he targeted him more than anybody else in the game. They had 30 out of 32 total targets. Calvin was on 12 of them, and the rest of them were just trying to like dump off to the running back or just a rare miscommunication to a tight end or something. So, I mean, the defense played well. The running attack needs to work for the Lions. They only had 53 yards from Kevin Smith and not much else outside of that. Frank Gore had 89 yards and a touchdown. Mario Manningham had a 29-yard eye reverse earlier. Their backup running back, Kendall Hunter, at 23 on 5 carries. And Crabtree. Randy Moss only caught one pass for 14 yards after having a good week last week. So, but I mean, they kind of brought Randy Moss. I mean, Alex Smith is not a deep throwing guy, but I think he could pick it up later on in the season, though. I wouldn't doubt it. But yeah, the San Francisco 49ers, they got to take on the Minnesota Vikings next week. A good chance to go 3-0. The Lions, though, they should be happy they faced the Tennessee Titans left. Yes, it's on the road, but the Titans have looked dreadful so far this season. I'm willing to call the Titans the worst team in the NFL. I don't know. It's really a toss-up right now. But I think it's the Titans or the Raiders. But I think it's the Titans. I think they got it by a mile. They're just really, really bad. So yeah. So the Lions are now 1-1 with the rest of the NFC North, the Packers, the Vikings, and the Bears. 49ers though, they're tied with the Cardinals. Nobody would have believed at 2-0, while the rest of the division, Rams, Seahawks are at 1-1. Now that's it for today. Leave comments below. Come back tomorrow for Monday Night Football. Peyton Manning versus Matty Ice. The young versus the old. It's gonna be good. Be here now.